sitting in the backyard. I hope you can hear all the birds. Big flock of geese just went overhead. And, of course, I have company. Say hi, Romeo. Finding the extraordinary in what seemed ordinary at one point in our lives. I'm not sure if things will go back ever for a lot of people. Bringing ourselves to gratitude and just a different kind of awakening. I live in a suburban area. There's kids and people and movement and activity. Everyone's home. I had a student say one time they never thought of, wow, you have a home. Like, nope, I don't live at the studio. I have a family and a dog and a home. And so I thought to every morning and just come in and show you what we do. Sometimes we sit around and have coffee and just talk about our day, my hubby and I. Sometimes we sit out here in the backyard or go for a walk. We co-created this life because my husband and I know loss. We know struggle. And we've learned to talk about it. Be aware when either myself or he's in struggle and just sit with each other. It's not, there's arguments some days, there's smiles and tears other days. And I know that there's a lot of this going on in our homes right now. And the longer these weeks move on, the more we may see that in each other. So here's our recommendation, because we've been doing this a long time together. Step outside. Sit with your dog. Clear out your head of all those things like, I have to do this. The checklists, the to-do lists, the things you're not doing yet, the things you have yet to do. Clear the lists out and be with each other. Really be with each other. Separate and be with yourself for a little bit. I'm sitting outside with my dog listening to a woodpecker that we saw, I think it was last week. He's a huge woodpecker. That takes me back to that moment. We were walking together in the woods, enjoying each other's company. Those are precious moments. Collect them like we do anything else, as if they are the most precious assets in our lives, because they are. This nature out in our backyards, that's precious. Visit there as often as you can. Take a deep breath and just notice something today. Notice the extraordinary and something you've walked by every day and maybe you haven't noticed. Even if it's the fading paint on your fence post. Notice the patterns in it. Notice and observe the weather fading over time. That piece of wood. How extraordinary that is to witness. Time passing. Take a breath today. However you take a breath to feel different. I'd love to hear how you find some extraordinary in the ordinary. Much love to you all. Happy Sunday.